The spooky season is here, and it's brought us much bliss as we await for dear Jack and his Halloween hiss, but something is strange in our game. It feels amiss. And so I have to tell you about the paranormal activity, or else I'd be remiss. This is really freaky, and I found out something that's happening in Animal Crossing, and it's wild. I didn't know you could do this. I'm going to show you the best examples, and then we're going to try it for ourselves so you can make it happen. This is bananas, and it fits so perfectly with the spooky season, because when all of a sudden your character gains magical powers, it's perfect for October. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I love you, and I love this season. Look at my dude's hat. King Boo, regular Boo, and Scaredy Boo on the beanie. I'm actually rocking an in-game sweatshirt for the first time in forever. Frozen wants their line back, but I wanted some in-game clothing lines back because they actually have some good stuff. And even though the costumes are a bit disappointing, my Halloween island is taking shape. I'm getting more and more of the goodies. My pumpkin patch is thriving, and I do have the carriage, and I love this thing. You can push it that way, the wheels don't spin, but if you push it the correct way, look at the cute wheels. Brewster, are you in there? He could be in here. We can't see. Brewster? Or maybe Lady Brewster? Hello? Dude, I gotta get Brewster in this game. I'm gonna make it happen this month. Just you wait. You like my clothing combo? Just wait till I show you the Brewster combo. It's gonna be good. But smash that like button if you guys are excited about Animal Crossing being fresh again. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this crazy technique. I also have a squishy ring fit, and boy, do I like squishy things. Yeah, that feels good. Okay. On to what's happening in the game. I saw this posted all over the internet, and it's apparently like a big deal. So obviously, you know, Halloween season, and this is really important. I'm gonna zoom in here because this is gonna be super important what we're doing. Pay attention. This little stool, okay? You got that? Mark that stool down. It could be any stool, but mark that seat down in your brain binder. All right, so basically here's what's been going on. People have been wanting to make their islands float and make their characters float. And I gotta show you this because it blew me away. Bam! They're using patterns and techniques to make it look like floating islands, okay? Peep the Twitter users so you know who deserves your golf claps. And then I'm going to show you the patterns so you can make it happen. But these are remarkable. Look at this stuff. It looks like floating islands in the sky. No longer are we hovering above Pascal's waters. Now we're in the Sky Kingdom, and we don't need a seaplane. We need a freaking space rocket. This stuff blows me away. This one in particular, dude, the gap looks like a real gap down to the clouds below. You ever been in an airplane, looked out, and been like, that's beautiful, Instagram worthy. Now you can make it in the game. And people have been kind of converting Animal Crossing into this amazing photo op. We talked about filters and presets, but now they're making brilliant designs that not only are functional, like when you go tour an island, but have these amazing photo opportunities. This looks like it's just a hovering resident services over a deep chasm, and Indiana Jones is gonna dive down and battle the Alaskan bullworm. It's freaking cool, I love it. And this one, while subtle and simple, sometimes the basic stuff, I'm trying to incorporate more basic clothes into my wardrobe, by the way. I'm the king of crazy, but like, we're going a little more solid. What do you think? This guy goes a little more solid, or girl, or Okapi, very cool creature, by delivering a simple cloud base, and it's just a pattern. It's just a pattern, but it makes resident services look like it's hovering high above. Altitude sickness is gonna hit us before we figure out what's going on, but let me help you out here. There are some patterns. Copy the creator code. They've got all the different patterns to make these happen, and I wanted to share this with you guys so you can see the people that are going to give you this one in particular really beautiful. I like that a lot. And then this person just freeze frame the video, grab their creator code, and you'll get access to all of their cool patterns so you can build these magical designs where it looks like your island is just hovering on the brink of absolute nothingness down below. Look at that! And that's the next piece of the puzzle. But before we get there, let me just show you one more thing that I think is pretty cool. Some people have used floating in a different way. They have made these like floating above the water island shots where it looks like, oh my gosh, this is a mermaid cove hitting the float zone, okay? Or here is a beautiful firework-infused nighttime Triton kingdom. It's no travesty, it's beautiful. Use the water, use a little filter over it, and your Animal Crossing shots are looking chef's kiss. I like it so much. But there's another way that you can make this work, and it involves your character directly, and it involves making your character float. Now, you may have seen the floating challenge around, but I want to partake. I want to be part of the cool kid bunch for a change. And basically what it involves is you bouncing off a stool, because you'll notice there is a quick frame or two where your character is floating. Okay, you sit here and like, I did not know this was a thing in the game, but it's really, really nifty. So if you click, you can close their eyes to make it look even more serene. If you click the look button right as they're popping off, okay, then they like float and close their eyes. It's pretty nifty. But if you want to do this right, I'm in the camera app, of course. You get in the camera app, you can change, to a spookier tone if you want a little bit airy, fairy mist, or you want to get it deep and dark. And then you pop off, and what I'm going to do is a controller combo. It's going to be pop off the stool, hit the eye close button, and capture the shot all at once. So you're going to go like right R, start, and then you get this nice shot. Now his hands a little bit there was a pretty good float. Let's try it again. Right R shot. Okay, that one might have been a little late. Now I kind of look like I'm moonwalking. Right R shot. That might have been a pretty good one. I think I'm looking at the camera instead of eyes closed. Yeah. Ooh. Kind of look like I'm tired. Hang on, one more try. Ooh, I don't know. That might have been a little late. But then basically all you're gonna do is go into your photo album, and you can see if you captured. That's the E shot. Go into your photo album and see if you captured the correct shot. And we're gonna look and see. Look, okay, this one not so good. Kind of just looks like I'm like stepping up. But there, look at that. Look at that, I'm floating, baby. And that one's a really good one. The eyes aren't closed, but like floating. He's barely touching that, and I guess we can make it look a little bit better. Okay. Now, if you want to get the best shot, this is kind of a fun, that one's pretty good. He looks like he's like, what happened to me, Mom? I think I have balloon syndrome. All right, that's pretty cool. But if you want to get it really good, what I've found is the best methodology for this, and I'm going to show you people that have made it so cool, is if you just pop off and mess around with it a couple times yourself. So I'm not recording anything. I'm not taking a photo. I'm just doing this a couple times, trying to hit the different timing of the look, blinking a bunch, right? Popping off. And then what you're going to do is you're going to hold the share button on your controller or your Joy-Con. It's going to save the last like 20, 30 seconds of video. We're going to go back down into the album, and then we can actually go frame by frame and see where we float the best, all right? So we're going to pause this thing, and you can see, you can kind of go frame by frame here and get these like awesome floating shots, okay? And you can carefully go just a little by a little and like be floating in midair. Watch, he pops off and he's like floating for a second. Now you could obviously record this if you have recording software and get it really nice, but you can do it this way. This is okay, I messed that one up. This one's a little bit easier than, here we go. Floating freaking Zach from SwitchForce hovering above, and you could use photo trickery if you're a master with like Lightroom or Photoshop, or you really have a lot on your Instagram, to kind of set this up a little bit better and make it look even more serene. Now my shot is right there, and I think it's pretty cool. Well, let me show you what some other people have pulled out. I'm going to show you, like, they've been pulling out all the stops. This is insane. Look at this one right here. Boom. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. It's like spaceship Earth floating. They're like, goodness gracious, the gravity is so much different here in the outer limits. And then you have this one, Kiki's Delivery Service. They put a broom prop in the background. This is what I'm saying. You can mess with some of the different props and you can position things so it looks really, really good. Now, I think that broom honestly is an edit. Okay, they edited the cushion out and they added the broom in Photoshop. Okay, so the props in the background to fit Kiki's are props, but then the broom is added Photoshop. This one from Nicole, fairies floating. I like that so much. This one from Thea. Oh, look at that. In the fields of the weeds, but it looks like a wheat field. It looks like she's blowing on a blustery day. Winnie the Pooh, you ain't got nothing on my floating ability. And I love this one. Princess Leia. Darth Vader, or is it Kylo Ren?
Ray, I love you.
Pretty freaking cool. It's Rise of Resistance if you haven't seen that, right? I like that a lot. And then some people on Twitter also doing good work over here. Check this out. Floating gracefully, added a filter, making it look so fairy-like. I respect that a lot. We got this one just gracefully going. I think they edited out the stool because it really looks like they're just floating. They got the positioning, the animation positioning, and then edited out the stool, which is pretty freaking cool. And then this one, oh, I love this one. It's like a red balloon just taking you down the city street. The wind got a little bit strong. This one, I think they actually did hop off this stool here and just made it perfect. They timed it perfect. Absolutely bellissimo. I love this stuff, and I love that it's a way to kind of change up something that you're doing in the game. Now, everyone right now is probably still collecting the Halloween items and making sure that you have a lot of candy. I gotta shoot this fast. Because I don't want it to hit the flowers. I have so many flowers. Hurry. And fling. Go. Wow, that was a good shot. Off camera, didn't see it. Did I get a Halloween item? Everyone's probably busy collecting Halloween items and collecting Halloween candy and all that. Iron freaking nuggets. But if you do get bored prepping for Jack, or you feel like your ceremony is already complete, obviously you do have the Able Sisters and their clothes. There's only a few costumes. I gotta say, I think this update would have been much stronger if there were more costumes in store. But the Able Sisters, like today, I have no costumes. I already checked. There's nothing there, so it's like a quick in and quick out. You don't even need it. I wish there was more buildable costumes, craftable costumes like the King Tut mask. If I could craft like a little cardboard robot, that would be pretty freaking swanky. Alas, it's Nook's Cranny where I want to go more often. But once you're done collecting things, once you have the whole Halloween item set, which I think is like 17 items right now, then maybe practicing floating. Or maybe even building out a floating island and taking advantage of some of these cool patterns that I shared so that you can make the best one. Now, I am no design expert, but I'm feeling a little motivated. My pumpkin patch is pretty cool, and my Halloween stage is pretty cool as well. I like those a lot. We'll go place this right now. So I might actually try to, I'll stream it or something, try to create one of these floating islands. Now, pathing and the path are very difficult for me. I'm not good with that at all, but we could make it happen probably. And then me and Cranston could just hover and kick our feet up in some of these high-rise places. I love the way it looks when you have like resident services in particular or your museum just kind of floating and hovering. And I'm building out a good arsenal of items here. I think I actually have a couple to put down. I got the spooky lantern set. I like the coloring on that. It's very fall. Then I have the spooky table setting that I can put on there. That's kind of cute. I'm not going to spin it if it's too close. Okay. Pull it back. Yank it back. But yeah, I'm getting ready for Halloween. I'm getting everything to the best of my ability. Oh, we still can't rotate it. So let me know if you guys are interested in floating islands or floating shots. I'd love to see if any of you have like awesome ones. Please show me on Discord. Switch Strong, the Discord link in the description down below. I'd love to see you guys' creations, the cool stuff that you have made possible in this game with floating islands or things of that sort. Really think it would be awesome. There we go. The play setting is ready, and it looks so eerie, spooky, and maybe even a darn bit evil. But hopefully you guys don't think this is evil. This is pretty cool. So share yours in the comments or on the Discord, or follow us on Twitter at the SwitchForce. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you got a kick out of this. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Until next time, everybody, I love you so much. Just a fun way to mix up Animal Crossing, add a little paranormal activity, and make your dude a floating fairy, a floating Star Wars Force, not wielder, but like worrier. I guess you're like, oh God, don't force me. And also find a way to make your island hover. Hope you guys got a kick out of it. If you did, smash that like button. Thanks again, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart out there. I love you so much. Remember, special shout out to everybody else. See y'all soon. Until then, SwitchForce out.